Vegeta!
What is it, Kakarot?
I came here because I wanted to say sorry for what I did to Bulma all those years back.
What?
You see, I was a kid and I didn't know that girls and boys had different parts. And I did some things I really shouldn't have. And I just really wanted to say sorry to you, Vegeta. So I hope you and I can... So what do you say, Jeets? Are we cool now? Vegeta?
Kakarot! You touched my mama! Oh crap!
Hey everyone, let's talk about Vegeta today. Now, if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you don't need any introduction to Vegeta or Dragon Ball for that matter. Now for this figure, his look is based on his appearance in Dragon Ball Superhero, just like the Goku figure I reviewed last time. And if you watched that review, which you should, you would know that I have a really positive opinion of that figure. And Vegeta is my all-time favorite Dragon Ball character, so I have high hopes for him. Starting off with the painting and sculpting, it's really good. Since Vegeta seems to be wearing more casual clothing, there's not too many extreme details here. But what is done here is done pretty well. Mainly the wrinkles on his shirt and boots and gloves. And his hair is also sculpted very nicely, despite his massive widow's peak, which could have looked very stupid in figure form, but they did a good job here. But one thing you gotta be careful of is that his hair is pretty damn sharp. Like, it's not gonna cut you if you hold it the wrong way, but if you do this fast and hard enough, it might. But there are some problems with the figure. Paint chipping and paint bleeding seem to be the things that are plaguing my figure. And yeah, I know, it's minor, but still, is it too much to ask for a clean paint job? But thankfully, that seems to be all that's wrong with my figure so far. Thankfully, one thing he's not so lacking in are his accessories. By this point, you should expect alternate faces by now. And like everyone else, you gotta rip off his... Oh my god. Alright, I decided this is the creepiest one. Congratulations, Prince. You win the creepiest faceless award. You've done it. You beat Goku. Congrats. I hope I never see this again. Oh yeah, his widow's peak comes along with his face. Can never escape that receding hairline, can ya? There's two pegs on the face that plugs into the head, and there's one big peg that plugs into the face. He comes with a neutral face, a smirking face, a yelling face, and this angry side-eyed face. I have to admit, while the faces do look really good, they're not as good as Goku's. His were more intense, and you could easily tell what emotion he was trying to convey just by looking at them. But with Vegeta, they look a little more tame, which is kind of disappointing. He yells just as much as Goku does. Thankfully, his hands don't have the same fate. We have fists, spread hands, clawed hands, fighting hands, and a thumbs up hand. No complaints about the hands, they all look pretty good, and he doesn't have weird dick fingers like Doc Ock does. Painting, sculpting, and accessories, what's next? Oh yeah, that's the right possibility! His head can move down that far and look up that far. His head can turn side to side, and it can swivel. His arm can rotate all the way around, it can move out that far, and it has a butterfly joint. Bicep swivel, and a bend at the elbow. His hands can rotate, they can move side to side, and if you rotate the peg, you can get some up and down. He has a diaphragm joint which allows him to move all the way around, as well as giving him an arching back and an ab crunch. And he has a waist swivel. His legs can kick up that far and move back that far. He has a really good spread, and a bend at the knee. And his feet are on a double balding, which allows him to move down that far, move up that far, it can swivel, and it has an ankle pivot. And of course, a fucking useless toe bend. Are you serious? Fuck you. Despite the really disappointing toe bend, it won't stop you from getting this guy into some really cool poses. Granted, the posability is not as good as Goku's, but if you exercise some patience and work with what you have, you can get some pretty cool poses out of this guy. And if you want, you can have him fight Goku. Alright, let's wrap this up with some size comparison. Figma Madoka Kaname, Figma Homura Akemi, and the previous review, SH Figurearts Goku. And they look fantastic together. Vegeta might seem a little short to some of you, but this is accurate. Now, me personally, I do really like this figure, but I think I'm being clouded by my love for this character. Objectively speaking, this figure is not as good as Goku. It has a more inconsistent paint job, and the posability is just worse overall. But I still really enjoyed it, and I think you might like it too. But $30 might be a little steep for this figure, especially since it comes with no effect parts just like Goku. Hopefully there will be a remake of this figure one day. Thank you guys for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe and like if you haven't. Alright, that's it. Goodbye everybody.